Don't count on me. Oh no, Ollie. Oh.
We're back.
Well, hello.
So, as we do things, a little ghetto here at GameSpeak.
As usual.
As usual.
As is custom.
There's always something technical just waiting to fuck us. But,
For no reason.
yeah.
No reason at all. Things just decide not to work. It's
karma.
awesome.
It's karma. What have you guys been doing that's been messing up everything, huh?
Hmm?
You guys been
Sabotaging the show.
Yeah, been out there like doing some bad shit, bro.
Phantom of the Opera shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just like cutting the fucking lights before the show starts, you know?
I walk under a bunch of ladders and stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking more like you
Break
guys are out there
mirrors.
like punching babies or something. Like our
Oh.
karma's coming back to us. Like what's happening?
Well, I do just have naturally bad luck. But
That could be it.
yeah.
I have naturally good luck, so
Yeah.
I feel like maybe
It balances.
It balances
No,
out.
mine's stronger.
Yeah,
Right.
you're like Eugene from Hey Arnold, and then Brent's like, I don't know. Brent does have really good luck for some reason.
Yeah, we talked
I mean,
about
like,
this
not
before.
always. Like, you know, obviously bad things happen to everybody, but, like, you know, for the most part, my
Except
luck
for Brent.
just
No.
kind of veers towards the good luck side of things, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and let's go ahead and let
yeah,
the
we
people.
gotta start.
Yeah,
the
sorry.
show.
We're gonna go into the new episode of GameSpeak podcast starting in 3, 2, 1. Yo, and hello, and welcome to GameSpeak Podcast. New episodes go up for free feed subscribers every Wednesday in audio format on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, and all of your favorite podcast platforms, as well as in video format on YouTube so you can see us in stunning HD, where we need you to hit subscribe and click that notification bell. We are streaming live every Monday at 7:50 p.m. CST on twitch.tv/GameSpeak Podcast, facebook.com/group/GameSpeak Podcast, and up on YouTube if you want to catch the show as it happens before anyone else. Be sure to go ahead and join our ever-growing community in the GameSpeak Podcast Discord at dsc.gg/GameSpeak Podcast to hang and talk games, battle, and catch Pokemon, get show updates, find friends to play games with, and so much more. This show is count them, 3 BFFs bringing you the hottest video games of the video game news. We're not giving you video games of the week. I'm one of your hosts, Jamel Al Jafra, alongside Brent Mays and David Mayo.
Well, hello.
Hello. Yes.
How goes it, guys?
Yeah, it's been dope. What have you guys been up to this past week? Uh-oh, Brent's mic is not hot. Hold on.
Mic sounds nice.
There
Oh my
it
God,
goes.
there
we
we
got
are.
the GameSpeak dog.
Yeah, GameSpeak
amongst the
Dogcast
cords. Oh,
amongst
Jesus.
the cords.
All right, you guys talk about what you've been doing this week. Hold on. Go ahead.
Well, I'll tell you what. I have been doing a whole lot of nothing. I've been working. I watched the Wednesday show, that new Wednesday show, the Addams Family spinoff.
Dude, yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
seen this?
Yeah, I talked about it a little bit last week.
Oh, okay.
I think it was last
I
week.
finished it now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and you're still
I don't
watching.
know if Jamel has finished it, but he's not even here, so we can probably
yeah,
talk about
he's
it.
chasing the GameSpeak
No,
dog.
that's very real.
movie.
The GameSpeak dog is a little rambunctious today.
All he knows is chaos.
Yeah,
But no, yeah, it was good. It was got I liked the very Tim Burton-esque feel to it the whole way through.
He
and I
managed to
was,
preserve that fucking, Addams Family, the
Vibe.
classic Addams. He somehow got every iteration of the Addams Family and like mashed it into one amalgamation of Addams Family, and I'm with it. You know what I mean?
I'm only familiar with the 90s
the
movies.
90s movies.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the show, like the
old one?
OG show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's great. It's honestly almost every version of the Addams Family has done a good job of like keeping the essence and spirit of the thing the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Although I feel like the new one is, obviously is leaning into modern, like, detective show tropes or whatever. But it's interesting, I feel like Tim Burton did a good job.
Does he direct it or is he just
directs
producing
it? I'm pretty sure.
How's
Yeah.
that possible? It's not stop motion.
I mean, he did other things that weren't
Nope.
stop motion.
Impossible. No, it's
There's a I didn't know it was Tim Burton at first, and then I saw there's one of the monsters in the show, and I was like, it's like, what the hell? I was like, that looks like a Tim Burton.
I think it's the best thing
creature.
Tim Burton's done in a long time, honestly.
What about
was this-
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory starring Johnny Depp?
Honestly, I like that for the weirdness
Look,
that it is.
I didn't hate that movie. I'm not
Yeah.
even like gonna sit here and like cap. Like, I just think the Gene Wilder one is better.
Oh, yeah,
you know? And I
absolutely.
think everybody agrees.
Yeah, I
you
think
know?
that's
I think
a proven fact.
It's a fact.
I
you
think
know?
Neil deGrasse Tyson said, like, physics-wise, it's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just in
Physics-
general.
That's the problem. It's too much.
See,
better.
nobody's debating that, though.
You
Like,
know?
everybody puts the Gene Wilder one above
Yeah.
that
I want to meet the guy who thinks that the woman or just any human being that thinks that the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka was better than the original.
I don't
want
to meet that person.
There's got to be some
There's somebody.
some kid out there.
It's like, the old one sucks.
I think a lot of it goes back to our nostalgia for the old one, though. You know what I mean? We need some like
No, it
fresh
doesn't.
from some kids who've never like experienced either.
Hold
and
up.
Then, and then show them both back to back and just get an objective opinion from like a young mind that's not
Yeah.
tainted by
Well, I mean,
You
that
nostalgia.
can't
is
say
a-
it's nostalgia
That is a
because
good angle to look at it,
no,
though.
that movie came out like way before we were born.
Yeah, but we watched it as children.
Yeah, but so did other
religiously.
kids.
Yeah, I know, and like everybody.
Or kids nowadays watching the
Everybody
other
our
one, the
age
Johnny Depp one.
agrees that the fucking Gene Wilder one is better, but maybe some kids who weren't
Grew up,
raised
they grew up with.
with both options, they might have a preference.
That
you know?
okay, that would mean that somebody from our generation is showing their kids the new one. And so that's
Okay,
the
good-
problem.
good point.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Like,
yeah.
why would they be showing their
That's
kids
fair.
that
Yeah.
trash?
Yeah,
But,
that-
like,
You got me there.
it's
I
like
can't-
You got me there.
I got nothing for that.
the Oompa Loompa.
Do better. If you're showing your kids the new one, do better. Like-
Yeah, that's one of those things where like how they're
Calling
like,
CPS.
yeah, it's like if you should have to have like a license to have children. That's one of the things that they like look at on the test. They're like, which Willy
It's
Wonka?
like if you're adopting, like it's part of the quiz they give you.
Jesus. But so what else? What else y'all been watching?
Mm.
Pretty much that.
Yeah, but we kind of got off on a tangent on that. But yeah, Brent was saying that he was watching Wednesday as you were
Oh,
chasing.
okay.
I
it.
finished it. Yeah, I
Finished
finished
it.
it.
Oh yeah.
You give it a 10 out of 10.
I'd give it a solid like 9 out of 10 for
Nice.
sure. It was really good.
Yeah.
You know,
It
like
was
it kept you
yeah.
guessing till the end. And I honestly, I kind of had it pinned on the right person. Like I got the bad guy right, but it was
Don't
like
tell me.
I had it narrowed down to 2 bad guys before the by the 5th episode, and like both of them. Okay, one of my suspects ended up being the fake suspect that they try to throw
The
you
red
off
herring.
as, and then the other one was like the real
Yeah.
culprit. I didn't anticipate a few things. There was a couple bad guys I didn't see coming, and a couple little twists and turns. It was fun. It kept you guessing, and it had a lot of things going for it. And it could easily do a season 2. It definitely will do a season 2.
Yeah. It
I
did
mean, they
numbers.
made a fuckload of money.
It did
off
fucking
of it,
numbers.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a show I gotta watch.
It was great.
I wanted to start watching an anime, but I have this problem. Every time I want to start watching an anime, I just end up not watching an anime because it's like I go on these like, okay, top 10 animes, and they're all always the same ones, and I've already seen like 5 out of the 10, and then the other 5 are like stuff that I just really could not care at all about.
Have you watched Future Diary?
I started Future Diaries like a while ago, like whenever you told me to. Couldn't really get into it. I got into Steins Gate for whatever reason, but I couldn't get into Future Diaries,
Future
even though they got
Diary's a little
similar
less
shit.
grounded than Steins Gate, but it's still pretty.
It was interesting. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Here's a goofy one for you. I don't know why, but I watched the whole thing on this one. It's not a very good anime, but I watched the whole thing, so I have to recommend it to you. Have you seen Assassination Classroom?
I have it on Blu-ray for some reason.
Okay,
Like,
bet.
I just saw it like at Second and Charles like 2 years ago or something, and I was like, I'm just gonna buy this and see how
It's
it goes.
not bad.
It's
you
all
know?
right.
It's not great.
No.
You know, but it just for like a throwaway anime.
I've talked to a couple people that watched it and liked it. But
See,
I've never seen it.
It's like as good as Sword Art Online or something. You know what I mean?
See, that doesn't make me want to
Yeah.
watch it. that
No, see-
statement.
My thing is
I
like,
watched all of that too. You know? It's a very mid-tier anime that I enjoyed. You know?
but it takes too much time
That's
to
fair.
watch
That's
anime.
fair.
Like that's the
Not
problem.
really. They're like 20-minute episodes. That's
No,
the
I
best
mean
part
for
about anime.
yeah, but they've all got like 90 seasons.
You can watch as much or
Sometimes.
as little as your heart desires. You know? I watched like half of My Hero and then just stopped. You know what I mean?
You know what's having a really good
My
season right
Hero
now?
is really good though.
Dude, fucking My Hero Academia. The current season is popping off.
I gotta check it out. I watched
It
like
is so good.
I
right
watched
now.
like the first 2 or 3 seasons. I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh God, I can't. I'm just
Devin's
get on
gonna.
Our screen that we usually
Is
have
so
up
far
here
away,
is not working today.
Sorry, chat. Yeah,
Hold on,
yeah.
I'm gonna just go to our Twitch on my phone.
We'll find out what you said here in a moment, and then we'll
Yeah,
respond.
We might be a little more delayed than usual with ours.
But no, yeah, My Hero Academia is popping off.
I
Right
enjoyed
now.
what I watched. I need to get back into it.
This is like this has been the most action in the series in like any season.
The last thing
in my
I
opinion.
watched was when they did their like fucking internships or something. Like it's been a minute.
That's like right before this season.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So you're pretty much caught up.
Yeah.
It's like there's like one altercation that happens at the end of that. I think. I don't know. It was such a long time ago that I watched the previous season, but yeah, no. Watch the new season. It's good.
They're having like a Fortnite crossover right now too with My Hero, which is pretty fun.
I saw that.
See, my thing is like what I was getting at is that like anime is too long for mid-tier anime. I can only watch the good stuff.
My Hero is good. My Hero.
Oh yeah, I know
My
it's
Hero
good.
is very, very good.
It's definitely good, but I've already watched like all the good stuff. But I've been in the mood for something grounded, but at the same time,
Have you seen Monster?
I've watched all of Monster.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's my brother Tate. Hello.
What's up,
What
Tate?
up, Tate?
But
What
see,
up, Tate?
not that grounded though. Even
Too grounded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's too. I was like, I'm talking like Parasite the Maxim grounded, where it's like,
that's a good one.
all right, these are real
Yeah.
people dealing with real issues, but then
I went through a kick. I know I have more in the fucking memory banks that I can recommend. I just am not thinking of it right now.
I started that fire. What was it? Fire. Oh my gosh, it's like something about. It's like a firefighter team squad or fire squad or some shit.
I haven't heard of that.
And like that one was pretty
Fire
decent.
Force?
Fire Force, yeah.
I can't wait for the next season of that. I like
It's pretty
I like
good.
the animation of it too.
I don't. That's the one thing I don't like about it is like the dude's face, like his teeth.
Oh,
it just
yeah.
annoys me. Like
I just meant like the animation quality, like
yeah. Oh, okay. But it's good. It's got
yeah,
like
how he's drawn. Yeah,
I thought I was just gonna watch a firefighter show. I was like, what is this gonna be? But it's
no, it's so much more.
Yeah,
it's
it's like-
wild.
they have powers basically.
And there's like
Okay.
fire demons or some. It's been
Yeah.
a minute since I watched the show.
Weird.
it's a weird.
You know,
weird
a show has also started popping off that kind of got like a very like generic start to it. It was that Chainsaw Man.
I didn't watch it.
It started out super generic, but
I've heard
now,
a lot of people say good things about it.
well, yeah, the last couple episodes,
I
like
think there's a
it's-
new season of One Punch Man too. Like
it's been confirmed. It's not
not out yet?
No,
Okay.
it's still a ways away.
oh, okay.
But no, that's actually turning into a more interesting anime than I thought it was going to.
I'll have to check.
Because
that
it starts out very generic.
I've heard Spy Family is really good, but I
Yeah.
haven't watched that.
I'm like halfway through over halfway through the first season. I haven't returned to that one in a little bit though.
Mm,
It's a very wholesome anime.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
Listen,
yeah,
I
this
need
is
something
Anime
deep.
Speak podcast.
Hey, at the beginning we gotta drop the anime because that's. I mean, like I said, I'm trying to get into an anime, and so like fucking, I've just been reading my Hunter x Hunter and whatnot. So like,
I want to go back to finish Bleach, but that's so much.
no, Bleach. All of you people out there who watch 300 episodes of Bleach, where 90% of it is filler,
Well,
you're
no.
insane.
So I started watching, or back when I was watching it, I had a list. I found a list that it cuts out every filler episode. There's an entire season that is filler.
yeah,
That's
fucking
not in the
ridiculous.
manga at all because the show got
caught
so
up.
popular. Yeah, the show got so fucking popular when they did the first season of the anime that they got just funded to do more and more and more, and then they outran their source like of manga.
yeah.
So like, there's an entire season of Bleach that is not in the manga. It's not canon.
Is it like
It's not-
bad?
Yes,
It's really.
fucking terrible.
It's not. It's just
It-
boring because like you're like, okay, get back to the main shit. Like I want to know what's going
Yeah.
on, but he's like just out doing dumb shit. It's like whenever Goku went to go get his license or whatever, like. But basically a whole season of that. But yeah, no, it was like every other episode was a filler episode. Whenever I watched Bleach,
There's a bunch.
it's so bad.
Fucking, you know what else I've been watching though? Fucking Peaky Blinders.
Peaky
Mm.
Blinders.
The Peaky Blinders.
eh?
I'm actually really liking the show.
They peeking at them
I've
blinders.
always had people tell me like over the years it's a really good show, and so I finally gave it a fair shake, and I got caught up in the story. So it's really interesting.
Gigantor, I am offended that you think that we haven't watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood yet. I'm just gonna throw that out there. That's one of the top tiers. Have you watched that, Brent? What the fuck? Okay, actually,
You haven't watched FMA Brotherhood?
I'm unoffended
Oh
for
my
you.
god, that is one of the
That's
as far
like
as like a
top
complete
2.
story. That is one of my top 3 all-time anime. As far as from start to finish, FMA Brotherhood is such a complete badass, crazy ass good story, and with great fucking animation all the way through. That is one of you have to watch.
But you
FMA
have to watch
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood. Don't just watch.
I'll probably start
Watch-
that when I get home.
Yeah,
See,
do Brotherhood.
It's the best
Is it on
anime that's
Netflix?
not Hunter x Hunter.
Dude.
It really is.
I think so. Yeah, because they have that fucking live action FMA, so I don't see why they wouldn't.
It's on
have
Netflix,
the,
yeah. You know, but the thing is like with Brotherhood or FMA, that was the only anime that I found during my Hunter x Hunter or post Hunter x Hunter depression that like cured me a little bit. I was like, okay,
It is.
there's still good shit out there.
It is an
good.
insanely good story. It. Oh man, I cannot recommend it enough.
Okay, I'll definitely look into
Yeah.
it.
I need to rewatch that one. I watched that so long ago, but it is so fucking good.
But now that you're watching, Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders. Oh yeah.
Wait, that sounded more Australian. Peaky Blinders. Yeah.
Peaky
Good on,
Blinders.
mate.
Oh, good. Peaky Blinders, mate. Yeah, but
Can you
like,
pass me a Foster's?
are you gonna be one of those people that like posts like a picture of Cillian Murphy, like, and he's saying something real tough?
No.
But it's like it's
No, I'm not. No, I'm just trying to reconnect with my English roots, way back in the day, because I'm 45% English, apparently.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did a
Ancestry, fucking 45%.
yeah, I did Ancestry as well. I'm
white
like
as fuck.
Irish or something.
Really?
Like on my white side. On my white
Oh
side.
my white
oh
side.
my white
Yeah, that's something we need to do for the podcast is just do a breakdown of our ancestry.
side?
Yeah, just our white side. Hold
I'll
up.
give you the
This is
lowdown
very
on mine
important.
right now. I've
We
got
don't
it.
have much news today, guys, so we're gonna
Yeah.
we're kind of doing some filler
How'd you guys
content.
get ancestry tests? I want to do this.
Dude, they're on sale right now for cheap. They're
Yeah.
usually like $100 like throughout the year, but around the holidays they always cut like $40 off of that or some shit,
I
or
might
even
have to
more.
get one.
Yeah, and you just send them your DNA with a cotton
Just
swab.
come in a cup.
Yeah. You just gotta beat it into a cup, dude, and then from there they then ask you to just spit in a different cup. I don't know what they.
I don't know why they need both samples.
Yeah.
But yeah, so here's a breakdown of mine. Surprise, surprise.
Let's
I'm
see it.
Super white. I am 45% England and Northwestern European,
Cool,
27% Scottish, 21% German, 2% Sweden and Denmark, 2% Norway, 2% France, and 1% Russian.
Ah.
So
Oh, wow.
super bleh.
I like
We're gonna
it,
have to get
Sweden,
rid of you.
Ethan Toppin. That's
To
pretty
the
fun.
gulag, bro.
I'm 2% coward though. I'm not happy about that one.
You
So-
know, it's okay. It happens to all of us. man.
Surprisingly, like on my Middle Eastern side, it's like all broken up into random percentages. So like on my white side, I'm 27% Scotland and 20 like it literally says Scotland.
Yeah.
27% Scotland, and then the rest of me is so I got 24% Arabian Peninsula. 18% Levant, which is Eastern Mediterranean and Egypt.
That's cool.
Oh,
That
that's
sounds
dope.
fancy.
Yeah, I'm like, what does that mean? 18%
Savant.
England and Northwestern Europe. That's the other part of my white side. Ireland is 5%. Cyprus, 3%. Egypt, 2%.
What the hell is Cyprus?
Ethiopia and Eritrea,
Oh,
1%.
a little Ethiopian
Yeah.
in there.
Just a little bit. Anatolia and the Caucasus. So that's my mom's white side.
Oh, straight out
I'm
the
from the mountain
mountains,
of
bro.
Caucasus, 1%, and
Damn,
then
you're
Spain,
like OG white.
1%. Yeah, I'm like OG, like not white, and then OG white, like mixed together. It's like what
So
the?
is this one of those where you get to see like your family tree also?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
you
if,
see, like,
if people have done their
date
family
back?
tree on it though,
Yeah.
they have a lot
okay.
of like they can find records.
I was
They
gonna say
have,
some of them go through records and shit. Like I know
Yeah,
my
no,
grandmother did
ancestry
one
is-
where it was like it showed all the people that migrate. Oh,
Yeah, it shows
Yeah.
you like the people before you and whatnot. Everybody who's like got some kind of.
Ancestry, you owe us some ad revenue.
Yeah.
No,
Hey, it's pretty cool though. I like
So
I didn't really.
I also found out that my ancestors came over to the U.S. like back in the 1700s, early
Oh, that's
1700s,
cool.
before the Revolution,
Wait, so
So-
what? How'd y'all get over here?
by boat.
No, I mean before the revolution. Y'all were like just like the colonizers.
settlers, yeah.
No, just kidding.
Yes.
You fucking
So which
colonized.
service specifically did you guys use?
Ancestry.
Yeah,
Y'all
dude.
both
If
did
you're gonna do one, do
Ancestry?
Ancestry.
Okay.
23andMe. There's like a lot of fucking. Google owns 23andMe, and people are like, "Oh,
Okay.
Google's collecting."
Have y'all
fucking-
seen that
they're gonna
thing
clone
about
people."
the sperm doctor who was like impregnating women with his
Yeah.
own sperm?
Did we
and-
talk about that on one of the
Did
shows?
we? I don't know.
I
I
feel
don't
like
think so. No.
Somebody was talking about that.
All
Yeah.
these people went on 23andMe, and they have like 80 confirmed fucking biological sisters
Like
or some
close,
shit.
because it'll say like close relatives and distant relatives
They
and
have
stuff.
like a convention every year where all of the brothers and sisters get together and fucking like hang out. Like,
I feel like that guy has to be some sort of psycho. Like,
he's totally a fucking psycho.
Yeah,
He
like-
thinks he's like doing the world a favor and shit. Like he's like, oh, you guys should all be thanking me and shit. Like he was.
wait,
crazy,
why
bro.
though? Why? What was he do? Like, how would that help the world by him doing this?
I don't really
Why not just
know.
use all the other sperm from the sperm bank? He's
You
like,
think,
no.
you
I
think
guess
there's
he-
a logical answer
He
to
thought
his
his
crazy?
sperm was more
Like,
potent, I guess, and it probably was. I mean, he was fucking knocking them out left and right. But like, god dang, man, I don't know.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good story.
Look, bro.
I mean, I don't like
It's
it, but
like-
I like the
I mean-
you
story
have to
there.
watch the documentary if you haven't seen it. It's
The shit's like-
fucking interesting as hell.
Yeah. Oh, and how you were saying they came over in the 1700s? My whites did too.
my whites.
Yeah, Delaware Valley, Chesapeake, and Midwest settlers. They
Yeah.
were German recruits.
Mine were
apparently.
around Pennsylvania and West Virginia.
So we would have been hanging out back then, or like,
Yeah.
the
Well, no,
white
mine
side.
were probably hillbillies.
The white side.
My white
Making
side would have been
moonshine,
talking.
like-
My other side would have been like, just walking through the desert with
Egypt,
camels
yeah.
and shit, like,
selling spices.
yeah, selling
Ethiopia,
spices. Having that little box from Hellraiser, like just waiting to just pass it on,
Oh,
or
my
the
God.
fucking the little pyramid from Yu-Gi-Oh, like
Oh yeah, or,
there's-
both.
What?
Yeah.
yeah, that's all that's going on in Egypt. We know that for
They're
sure.
just slanging curious
Yeah.
trinkets.
What
you
are they
know
called?
what
Curiosities.
Yeah.
I like.
I mean? Monkey
But yeah,
paws
you should
and
do
shit.
it. It's pretty cool.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, we'll get Brent's whenever he does his.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's move on. Let's get into what we're playing.
Yeah.
Which I think we should all just jump in on the one that matters the most.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about it? High on Life.
Okay.
So I'm not I haven't beaten it yet or
Me either.
anything.
Me neither.
I just got the jetpack, which is fucking sweet.
I haven't even got the jetpack yet.
I've only done the second bounty,
Okay.
where I got the
The
shotgun.
jetpack really opens the game up a lot. Like
Yeah.
you go from being able to like just kind of bounce to like fucking literally just flying around the whole level with the jetpack, fucking killing everything. Like it changes the whole dynamic of the game. Like, and it happens after like the third or fourth bounty, I think. I can't remember.
I got the booster thing.
Like the fucking
the
side-
thing that's like lets you go
That's just-
flying like super far.
What? The
You didn't. I bought
The
it at the
dodge?
pawn shop.
the boost dodge? Like
Is it like just the normal dodge, or is it like crazier
No,
than
it
that?
like it sends you flying like it's like a rocket booster. It's not a jetpack, but like if you're walking for it, it's a slide basically.
Yeah, no, you get a real jetpack later
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
though.
This
which
thing,
is sweet.
like you can jump and it'll shoot you forward like in the air. Like
That's
pretty
one
far.
thing I say. You know,
that's just the dash, right?
I feel like the game has a
don't
lot
know.
of fun customizable options. I like how when you mod the guns, they turn different colors. I feel like
Mhm.
the game is moderately funny. Like when the jokes land,
They're great.
They're hilarious.
But when they
it's-
don't, yeah.
when they don't, it's just kind of like, did you guys
So-
meet the guy who's selling cum in the fucking?
Yeah.
No.
He's just like, hey, I'm selling alien cum, and he's like, you want some alien cum? And
If you say yes, he's like, oh great, yeah. He's like, let your friends know, like talking. But yeah,
Yeah.
sell that.
So like I think I said it way back when we first looked at this game, and I was like, I'm gonna get tired of the Justin Roiland dialogue, and I kind of did. Like playing it for long periods of time, I got tired of the super improv dialogue.
Gigantor says after the first half it gets better, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, whenever you get the jetpack, it starts to fucking really
Yeah.
open up.
No, the gameplay is great. Like,
it feels
it's fun.
a lot like Doom or something to me. Like, I don't know. I don't hate it.
It feels like old school Doom, not like new Doom. It feels like it's got that old school shooter vibe going
the slow
for it.
bullets and stuff.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like Doom Eternal to me, because, like, I'm fucking shooting and I'm switching weapons and I'm stabbing, you know what I mean? Like, in kind of a rhythm, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but even with the nice graphics, you can kind of see through the like, you can see that it's like a 1A game. Like, it's very easy to see that it's an indie game, like the way it feels and stuff. But
I feel like a lot of that is almost like part of the joke, like how fucking bad the humans look in the game. You know what I mean? Like, your sister is just like comically bad looking, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
they're probably like, just leave it like that.
Like how you get random texts like, I'm gonna go look for mom and dad. Like, you're on a whole fucking different planet. Like, what are you talking?
Has she found her boyfriend yet?
Yeah. She's like, I went outside. They're not here, so like, I'm just gonna. Yeah. There's like a couple things, like some stuff that I've heard in the game that other people I know who are playing haven't heard it, even though they're past like the same part. But like with the TV, like there's always something different going on the TV. They have like 4 full
movie.
Four
There's like
different
there's several
movies.
movies.
I sat through a lot of it because I was like waiting for it to end, and I was like, "This is actually a movie."
Yeah.
There's like real fucking actors in this and shit. Like,
it's like legit movies. They just got the license for it, and they got 4 movies on that TV you can watch all the way through.
Some of the commercials are fucking hilarious too, that are just playing out in the world. Like,
yeah, like it's like you just hear Rick basically talking all the time on shit. From Rick and Morty.
Yeah, lots of Rick and Morty voices.
The only thing I hate is that like the gun that I like personality wise the least is the fucking needler gun. Like, I don't like its little bitchy attitude, but it's like the best gun in the game, so I'm like constantly using it.
You can turn the chatter off though.
No, I want the chatter. I just like the Rick gun and the shotgun more. You know what I mean? Like, they're just more fun to talk to, you know?
Whenever there's like something on the TV where like I was about to leave and they're like doing an interview with an actor or whatever, and like they're like, oh, so you're the you're turtle fucker or whatever, like that, like that's just. They're like, you're going to be starring in the new Turtle Fucker movie. And he's like, yeah, but they called me Turtle Fucker before the movie. And like, he's like, oh, really? What? He's like, yeah, I mean, you can kind of put 2 and 2 together. And, and he's like just talking about it. And then like, there's like a giant, like you can hear people getting angry outside. And like, he's like, yeah, it seems like there's a crowd gathering around outside. He's like, yeah, I don't think they're very happy about about it. Like the whole thing is like him about to get murdered by a bunch of people because he's like fucking turtles. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. I don't know.
Is.
Like I said, when the jokes land, they're fucking really funny. Like,
I'm enjoying it, but like I did take a break to play some Warzone. Like I was like, okay, this is fun, but like it's not like laugh out loud funny except for certain parts.
Yeah.
I think it'd be funnier to play with other people like in the room to experience the funny things.
I think it would be such a good VR game. Like, honestly, imagine, like, actually holding the fucking talking guns in your hand,
Hell yeah.
the fucking stabby knife in your hand, you know.
Oh, that
like,
part's funny, too, the knife
I wouldn't be
guy.
surprised if they ported it later. I mean, they have the other game in VR.
That's what I'm saying, you know. And, like, the jetpack mechanic would be a lot of fun in VR. I feel like you could replace the dash with like a teleport, like a normal VR game, like a limited range teleport, and it would just dash you in whatever direction you teleport. You know what I mean?
Did you ever get to the guy who like he's like in the house, like the random mansion, and then like he's like needs the Fergles?
Oh yeah, the
yeah, yeah.
There's just like corpses laying all over his house, like in the weirdest fashion.
Bro,
like,
if you just like let him fucking go on and on, it's like fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, I stood there and like listened to him for like 20 minutes.
he gets like right up in your face. He's like, hey, come here. Okay. And then like and whenever you come back and you don't have Fergles for him, he just like goes into like a seizure.
Withdrawal,
Yeah.
like death.
Yeah. And like if you wait long enough, he like shoots back up. Like I guess it's like a bug or something, but he like shoots back up and he's like, oh. And then he like fucking like falls back again. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I love it though. It's a good game.
Yeah, it's enjoyable for sure.
So Valhalla was free this weekend. And,
Assassin's Creed Valhalla?
Yeah.
What?
On
Epic or what?
Steam.
What?
Yeah.
Like to
The whole
keep?
game?
No.
Oh.
Like a free trial weekend.
I was like, holy fuck.
No, but
I
it was just $20 though.
That's a bet. It's actually a great game. I've sunk like over 100 hours into it like the past fucking honestly, like I played it and the new God of War game back to back, and like I sunk like 40 hours into the new God of War game and completely just fucking did everything you could possibly do in it pretty much.
Yeah.
Fucking Assassin's Creed, I've done like over 100 hours and I still have more shit to do. You know what I mean? Like,
see, I was playing it and I got to the like past the intro and I just kept fighting endless waves of enemies, and I don't know if I wasn't just moving along the path that I was supposed to, but I just kept fighting ad after ad after ad, and it was just like, all right, what is supposed to happen here?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe you got bugged.
Maybe
I don't know.
On the free game.
Yeah, it was so, I don't know, it was weird, and then the camera was also super high up above the guy, like above the character, and I was just like, this, I don't know, I was like, I turned it off.
Something's wrong there.
I don't know. I got to look into it, but
You downloaded Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
You got the wrong game,
It's
dude.
better. Much better.
fucking, but yeah, I played it for like an hour maybe and then shut it off, but
Nice.
fucking, and then other than that, just Warzone, which we got some Warzone.
We got
Warzone
3
in
dubs
Yeah,
today.
we got,
Wow.
2 back to back.
it was three dubs within 5 games.
Yeah.
Damn.
So,
We're trying
which
to
is
get
really
them.
good for us because we've been getting our asses fucking handed to us as of late. But then we all switched to the meta weapons, and now we're just fucking melting.
I did not switch to meta weapons. I
All
used
of
the
us
same
but
weapons.
Jamel switched to meta weapons.
Sir. And yeah. No, Hans has been keeping track of our kills and everything. I'm actually doing really
Yeah.
well. Really fucking well, surprisingly. So, but I do have to say, I didn't know that you could get a nuke in Warzone. They told me today, if you get 5 dubs in a row, and
And then you have to do this insanely hard contract.
when you land
like-
on the 6th match.
Really?
Yeah, and like
Oh,
you,
that's sick.
Yeah.
Does it kill everybody?
it kills everyone. If you can get
And
like
you just immediately win?
yes, but you have to like land.
That's fucking bad.
You have to grab the contract, and apparently you have to like go across the map, like grabbing pieces for the nuke. But whenever you grab like the last 2 pieces, or like the last piece,
You
or
get hit by
something,
radiation, and you're marked on the map for everybody to see.
everybody in the whole game can see
Has
you.
have y'all ever gotten nuked?
No,
No.
I've never been nuked.
No, it's only happened like a handful of times. Like it
That's
is
so
ever.
fucking tight.
it's such an insanely
I need
hard
to find that
challenge.
on YouTube, dude.
Yeah, right.
That's really
Some
cool.
Twitch streamers done it. I guarantee you.
A lot of people weren't even attempting it in the first couple of weeks because there wasn't like stable games. Like there was one streamer who did it like 2 weeks ago. He was at the very last part about to finish it, and his game crashed.
Oh no.
And that's happened to a couple streamers apparently.
That would fucking make me so sad.
Well, yeah. I mean, you go 5 wins in a row like that. First of all, 5 wins in a row. That's the
I'd
hardest.
call Activision and be like, "Hey, send me a nuke."
I need a nuke now.
Yeah, I want a nuke refund.
But yeah, it's a crazy hard challenge. So,
Yeah.
but you get like operator skin from it and a couple like I'm sure gun skins, right, or some shit. But
Yeah, and I hopped on.
I don't know if it's
my
worth all this
Switch
stress.
and like hopped on the SNES like online just to see what was on there. They haven't added anything since the last time, but I've been on there like months ago. But I just beat old school Super Mario Bros. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna run through this. And, like I
yeah.
did it in like an hour. I was like, all right,
Nice.
those classics, man. They're
Dude,
so fun.
I jumped back on Fortnite because fucking I heard they.
How
did
does it
the-
look?
Well, have you seen the Unreal 5
I've seen just like
implementation?
videos of it.
It's nuts, bro. Like fucking I don't even know how to explain it. Like the fucking they got the ray tracing in it and it's fucking solid 60 frames per second. Everything is ray traced, like the global illumination and shit, and it's all because of the fucking triangles and the Unreal 5 shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's crazy looking. Like it's the same Fortnite but with this like weird like depth to it. Like I don't even know how to explain it. It just looks so much better. Like the fucking like rays of light are coming through the trees and like you can see this like ambient glow to everything, and like the light like bounces off of surfaces and like casts like a color like on things. So like you'll hit like light will hit like the fucking snow and like you'll have this cool like lighting around you, or it'll hit like the orange sand and like cast this like glowing orange light around you. Like it's really fucking impressive. Like, and like the way light comes through it's a lot of light things, you know what I mean? Like the
light
way
effects.
the light comes through the windows and shit when you're inside and like casts like realistic shadows on the ground. And then as like the Fortnite game goes on, like the sun changes position in the sky, so it's like constantly like casting shadows in different directions.
So
and
taking
stuff.
full advantage of the Unreal Engine 5.
Oh yeah, it's really
That's cool.
impressive, dude. Like, and like when I logged on to Fortnite, for some reason I had just enough money to buy a battle pass, like not money, but like Fortnite money.
V-Bucks.
Yeah, I had enough V-Bucks, so I got a battle pass, and now I'm hooked again. I got a dub on Fortnite the other day. I was fucking killing it.
I haven't played Fortnite since before Chapter 2.
They got a no build mode now. Where
Yeah.
It's so much fun. Fuck building. You can't build your way out of this one, bitch. You know what I mean?
I'm sure there's a lot less people playing on the no build one since so many people got like invested in the building. They probably just like hang out over there.
Maybe. I feel like, there's probably a equal amount of people playing both sides, but I mostly play the no build one because another thing that's fun about the no build mode is you have to get creative with how you get up to like places, you know what I mean? Like you can't just build a ramp that leads up to the fucking, you gotta like actually climb up the cliff to get up. So like if you can get trapped in the storm really easily if you're not careful, you know what I mean? It's a lot of fun.
Damn.
Anyways, yeah, that's all I've been playing really.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, then let's move on. Just so you guys know, we are using video game news articles from different sites from around the web, and we do not claim any of these articles as our own. We're just bringing them all to one place so you can, get them all and shove them down in your ear holes and just take it. Just take it like that. Anyway, so who wants to go?
Let's see what I got in the old sack of news here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know if this is really news or not, but make sure you're claiming your free Epic free games if you're a PC gamer. You know what I mean? Epic around Christmas time every year does the 15 days. So like starting the 15th, so you've already gotten like 3 or 4 games already, which have been pretty bad. I'm not even gonna lie. Like usually they're like bangers every day. You know what I mean? But I think we can expect a few bangers close to Christmas time, so keep your eye on the Epic Game Store if you like free shit, you know what I mean? Because I think today's was
I don't like free shit.
No, that's real, A lot of people don't
I like paying too much for everything I own.
I work hard for my money, and I like to spend it hard. But
So has there been any notable titles so far?
So far, it's been bullshit, really. Like they've given you Bloons Tower Defense 6, they've given you Costume Quest 2, and then today's was like they had Horizon Chase Turbo.
Yeah.
And then they had today's was like a Them's Fighting Herds, which is like a fighting game. It's actually the best looking game.
Fighting words.
It's actually the best looking game they've given away so far. It's like a Mortal Kombat style fighting game, but it's like you're ponies. Like all the characters are different, like horses and ponies. I don't know.
Oh, shit. What the hell?
It looks weird,
That's so weird.
It's kind of looks fun.
Yeah, they claim that there's going to be like AAA titles in that, so keep an eye out.
No, they usually are. I mean, like a couple of years ago, they gave away like Grand Theft
Some
Auto or something.
Yeah,
like,
some big name games.
A bunch of good games.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be closer to Christmas.
Yeah.
So
if not on Christmas, I'm sure on Christmas they'll probably give away some.
Drop a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I'll have to remember to check. I'm not even going to be home though.
You can go
article?
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Huh? Oh,
Yep.
I was not prepared. I thought it was you, Jamil. Do we want to get into the big news, or do we want to do
some lay it out? Yeah, what do we got?
So some some kind of cool news. So this is over at PC Gamer by Andy Chalk. Tesla launches official Steam integration.
Oh, yeah.
So Tesla owner Elon Musk said in July that the company was making progress toward integrating Steam into its cars, something he'd first expressed interest in back in February, and now it's happened. Full Steam store access is now available in the new Model S and X cars. Access the Steam store directly from your Tesla, the new Tesla update notes state. Buy and play immersive games that have been verified on Steam Deck with Steam's cloud synchronization. Excuse me. Resume your game from your Tesla or any Steam device. To access Steam, tap the application launcher and then arcade. Or arcade and then application launcher. So, and from what I understand, it's like if you can play it, like one statement that they put out is if you can play it on Steam Deck, you can play it in a Tesla.
Well, I read somewhere that the Tesla's GPU like is actually about the equivalent of like a 2070 or something. Like it's like really good. Like it should be significantly better than a Steam Deck. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know that for a fact, but like that's what I heard whenever the Cyberpunk was announced for fucking Steam. I mean, not Steam. Tesla back in the day. You know what I mean? I saw some article and they were like, the specs of the Tesla car should be about the equivalent of a 2070. You know what I mean? So
Really?
like, I don't know.
I'm not seeing any it doesn't specify the power of the cars in here in this article. But yeah, I remember us talking about that a while back.
It's really neat though, you know what I mean? Even if it only runs deck verified games, you know what I mean? It's probably
still like what other car can do that?
It's probably more about the operating system, you know what I mean? It's probably like a Linux based thing. So it's probably like if it can't run on like a Windows, like if it has to have like a Windows 10 or some sort of DRM thing like fucking Ubisoft, you know what I mean? Maybe it
could be,
you know what I mean? Like
yeah, it's pretty playing Elden Ring right before you let your car drive you to work. It's pretty crazy.
Or while your car drives you to work.
You know,
you can't do that. It won't let you. Unfortunately.
Well, then I don't want it.
Yeah, and that's why I don't have a Tesla. No, I'm just kidding. But
that's why.
Yes, the main reason. There's no other reasons. I
could buy like 10 of them.
Yeah. Henry Cavill has confirmed that he is attached to star in and executive produce a series adaptation of Warhammer 40K for Prime Video.
Nerd.
After rumors were swirling on Thursday, the actor took to Instagram to set the record straight. For 30 years, I have dreamt of seeing a Warhammer universe in live action, Cavill writes. Now, after 22 years of experience in this industry, I finally feel that I have the skill set and experience to guide a Warhammer cinematic universe into life. To all of you Warhammer fans out there, I promise to respect this IP that we love. I promise to bring you something familiar, and I endeavor to bring you something fantastic that is, as of yet, unseen.
But like, there's so many different like Warhammer things. Like, what are you even gonna do? Is it gonna be like the medieval Warhammer?
I don't
like
understand that
New
whole
Age
franchise.
I don't either. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. You know what I mean?
It's a tabletop thing though, so I'm sure there's some like set story thing that it was based on, like the games were based on.
Is
you know?
the medieval thing like a different planet, or is it like predating the
Different
fucking new shit?
time,
Like,
It's all in the same universe, but like just different
when?
times.
Yeah, but like
like a couple
I don't
years
know,
apart, you know.
I'm gonna have to watch like a Warhammer
is the
for
40K
dummies.
like a
for
different
dummies.
thing? Like maybe that's the futuristic Warhammer, and the other Warhammer's like, oh, I don't know, bro.
Vermintide, like
I need to
I
look
don't
this
fucking
up.
know.
I need to look this up.
I feel like it's too deep.
It
to
all
even
looks
start.
pretty cool.
Like,
Yeah, no, yeah.
The Space Marines look cool as
For
shit.
sure, yeah. Like some of those Warhammer games look tight, you know?
I don't know about that, but like like I don't know if they look tight, but like
the Vermintide games look pretty cool, you know.
I have a feeling he's not talking about those though. He's talking about the 40K specifically. You know?
Okay.
He's talking about like the
Battle
medieval
Sisters and the fucking
whatever the fuck that is.
I don't know.
So like it's
one of
like
the
D&D shit. Like to me, like it's obviously not D&D shit, but when I see it, that's what I think is like, oh, this is like D&D level.
You know, I
You
think
still doing the D&D stuff, Brent?
Yeah, we haven't played in a while. I mean, it's been
busy
everybody's
holiday
been doing
season
Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I want to see what this. Maybe he'll be the one that gets us into Warhammer 40K. Who knows?
I mean, if Henry Cavill is tied to it, I'm gonna give it a look. See, like I'll watch the movie.
Maybe.
And I've always thought that, like I said, I always thought the 40K stuff looked cool. I just always see a bunch of random shit from it. It's like, okay, wait, this is like super space futury, but then this is like looks really old and medieval, and it's like,
man.
And they put out a new game every week. I'm like, bro, how do you guys fucking care about these games when there's a new one every week?
Yeah,
like, how do you play one for more than 5 days?
I don't know. I know there's a VR one. I don't know if it's any good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the one that you can test out. Let us know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways, Brent, what you got?
Oh, let's look in the bag of tricks.
No, the old bag of tricks.
After 25 years, the Pokemon anime series is shaking up its formula by saying goodbye to Ash and Pikachu. The new Pokemon series that is set to debut in 2023, once Pokemon Ultimate Journeys, the series, concludes, will star 2 new protagonists named Rico and Roy.
Do you think they're gonna let him age?
No, they'll be forever
Is he
young.
gonna- Is he
Ash
he's
will
gonna
come
stay
back
10?
like fucking like
Jacked.
2 generations from now. He'll have like gray hair, but
No,
he'll still look
that's-
exactly the same. You know
That's what I mean. Like, do you think they're gonna let Ash
Oh,
age?
Ash age?
Yeah, now that
Oh.
he's not the main character, like,
Nah.
let him grow up.
I
Let him
honestly
grow-
think what's gonna happen is like, yeah, two, not 2 generations, but like maybe like 2 seasons from now, he'll make an appearance, and I feel like there's gonna be a time jump. Like whenever they do this one, like
Ash will be like the main bad guy, dude. He's gonna be
He's
like
gonna be red.
He's gonna be
Oh.
the
What
master
if
of
he's
the
a-
fucking
yeah, what if he's a
Elite
villain?
Four or whatever, and like the final battle they have to do.
Yeah.
Ash is gonna fucking show up and just fucking melt the shit
he's
out
like,
of them.
after they killed Pikachu, I could never take life serious again. Now I have to kill
joined
everyone.
Team Rocket.
Yeah. Well, they said they're getting rid of Team Rocket too. So Team Rocket's bouncing, Ash is gone, Pikachu's dipping.
Team Rocket's blasting off
for
again?
good,
Oh,
for good this
no.
time.
I
Like
better
they're
give him a
actually
good send off.
Yeah, they're gonna shoot them into space like they always do, but they just don't come back this
And
time.
then they show-
just shows their corpses like
Yeah, when
2
the credit-
seasons
when
later.
the credits roll, they're just floating through space.
I
Like,
see
yeah.
It's like fuck.
Man,
Yeah,
that's
like-
deep. That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is kind of sad that they're killing off our childhood, but you know, I guess it's about time.
Dude,
you know,
we're
Yeah, bring it in
we're
the
offici-
future. You
We're
know?
officially old now. Like,
just because
He
Ash.
became the very best. You know, there's not anything else for him to do. You know.
I feel like it was. I mean, he set out to be the very best, but he was also supposed to fill out his Pokedex and catch all. Literally, that was the tagline of the whole fucking show.
Well, you
Catch 'em
know,
all.
it's hard to catch them all when they
Gotta
add
catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
200 new ones every fucking like couple years. You
Anytime
know?
he goes to
every time
a-
he almost catches them all, they add like a whole new fucking like just fuckload of them.
It's like
A
I
whole
can't
new
do it anymore,
catalog.
Pikachu. I can't do it anymore. Yeah.
in like the space of like the equivalent of like a state, a U.S. state. He goes to a new place and there's like a whole new catalog. Like that's a lot. If this world is any kind of big, that's a lot of fucking Pokemon. Like
Yeah.
there's a,
No doubt.
but
Yeah. So
it's
you, Devin.
it is.
It
yeah,
is
Kind of
Devondre.
weird. Resident Evil Village VR mode launches February 22nd as free DLC.
Woo! I wish I would
So-
have bought it on my PS5. I got it on Steam. Yeah.
Dude, that would be awesome if they did a Steam VR version though.
It would be awesome.
Oh my God,
But
please.
they probably won't
Please.
ever do that.
Please.
They didn't do it with 7.
I know.
doubt they'll do
Well,
it with
let's
8.
see if the article says anything about it. So, Ryan Dinsdale, Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale, over at IGN. Resident Evil Village's virtual reality mode will arrive as free DLC on February 22nd, the same day as the PlayStation VR 2 launches. God damn it, it's not. It's not going to be PC VR.
I'm getting that shit, dude.
Anyone that owns the original version of Resident Evil Village on PlayStation 5 will therefore be able to download and play the update for free if they also own the PSVR 2.
I'm straight up gonna buy Resident Evil again just to fucking play this shit. Like,
I would. If I had a PS5 and a PSVR 2, yeah, I would absolutely. So, I mean, we don't really need to go much further into this because I'm kind of sad that it's not PC VR. So, I just want to play. I want to play 7 in VR, man. Like,
7 is fucking sweet in VR.
yeah. So, but
I'll bring 8
Oh,
over
well.
or 7. I'll bring them both over. We can play them.
no,
back
bring
to
8
back.
over. No. Fuck the PSVR 1. Like when you get that PSVR 2.
7 kind of holds up. It's a little fucking grainy, you know. It's not like the craziest fucking VR experience you ever had, but it's still fucking really
Oh, it's great,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
It feels
you still
quite
got
spooky.
that OLED screen on the original PSVR that makes those dark scenes fucking terrifying. You know what I mean? Like,
PSVR 2.
it's gonna be amazing.
I don't want to play. No.
Bro, what you got?
No, I'm super excited. No, it's you.
Let's,
Oh, is it me? Okay.
Yeah. Our rotation is funky.
Yeah, I'm
today.
sorry, guys. All right, here we go. It's been more than 2 decades since Conker's Bad Fur Day introduced a foul-mouthed and violent squirrel to the N64. And if you've been patiently waiting for Rare's iconic scamp to make a grand return, then good news. Conker's Bad Fur Day is coming back, ... as part of a nostalgic energy drink collector's edition. So, yeah, it's a letdown.
And the flavor
But at the same time,
what's the flavor?
So G Fuel has announced an official Conker's Bad Fur Day Mighty Pooh box set, which has been inspired by the game and its most infamous villain. Inside the box, you'll get a tub of Mighty Pooh energy formula that can provide 40 servings of, no, really, that's what the drink is called, liquid refreshment, and a vinyl figure of the almighty mountain of excrement himself. If it admittedly, okay, that's his opinion on GameSpot, but it says, the energy drink company says that its, quote, flavor scientists ventured into the bowels of the great Mighty Pooh's lair to pick out the finest ingredients to use in this powdery concoction.
What do we think? Hold on, before they describe it, what do we think it tastes like? Shit. I mean, I'm gonna go chocolate. It's probably gonna be some kind of chocolate bullshit.
Bro, better not be fucking chocolate. Ew. Fucking
chocolate
gross.
Energy drink.
I hope it's like.
What else are you gonna make shit flavored?
I don't know, man.
Like
green apple or something.
It's not much better, guys. It says it says to find the finest ingredients to use in this powdery concoction, which just so happens to be corn. They're freshly picked and clean, juicy corn niblets, G Fuel says. In case you're unfamiliar with the Great Mighty Pooh, you shouldn't be unfamiliar with this if you listen to the podcast, but basically he's a giant poo boss, and you throw corn, he has corn for teeth. And
I was going to jokingly say corn,
sweet
before
corn.
He said that.
Yeah, and then you throw toilet paper in his mouth, but to kill him.
He sings like an opera song. He's like,
I am the great mighty Pooh. No, but so the box set will cost you $60. It's expected to ship out from April next year and is officially licensed by Microsoft, the current owners of Rare. But basically they say it's going to be like a corn flavored.
God, I'm offended.
Yeah,
just. Everything about that's not
of all the characters he could have.
I love Conker's Bad Fur Day, and I would no.
You literally picked the worst thing to make a flavored drink about.
You could have done anything, dude.
Corn.
You could have made it a fucking different flavor, and it would have probably
You could make it shit flavor.
I mean, the box itself. I would buy it just for the box. It's pretty cool.
The box is badass, but goddamn, dude.
Yeah. So hold on.
And it has little bits of corn in it.
Oh, I don't know.
It better not
it
have
something about little corn giblets or something. Am
I
wrong?
Hold on. It says no. Here it is. Check it out. It says get energized for any bad fur day that comes your way with this delicious tropical corn soda mix.
Tropical corn.
Yeah. Whether you find yourself.
Wait, what?
What is going on?
What makes it tropical?
I don't
know.
Like
pineapples?
It's got corn. It's corn.
It's got the juice.
Yeah. That's what that kid was talking about this whole time. No, it says whether you find yourself surfing on a river of lava, battling evil teddy bears, or, yes, encountering a giant mountain of poo who just happens to sing Slaprano, each collector's box comes with a 40-serving tub featuring Conker, Barry, and the Great Mighty Pooh himself, along with an exclusive U2's The Mighty Pooh vinyl figure. So there you go.
This is somebody's lifetime shitpost achievement. Getting this product
literally.
Passed.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it already sold out because it's a limited edition thing. So I went on there to put my name on the. I'm possibly gonna buy this.
You wanted some fucking tropical corn.
I'm not gonna drink it. I just want the box. I want the vinyl figure of the shit, and then I want the box because it has some really cool art on it. But it's $59, and they were like, you can put your email in, and we'll send you an email if you are one of the people that are picked to get it, basically to buy it.
It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, so there's not many out there. So, anyways,
you gotta be a corn connoisseur to be selected.
I mean, I love corn, but I don't want to drink corn.
All right, let's see.
Watch, it tastes amazing, and it's the only drink. Because they only made a limited round of them, you'll never get to have that flavor after those.
No, something's telling me it's not.
Never know.
Tropical corn? Come on.
I don't like G Fuel anyways. G Fuel kind of sucks.
I think the idea of having a pre-workout for video games is fucking hilarious.
I've never even tried G Fuel.
Drink some fucking caffeine.
Yeah, drink a Red Bull. Yeah. So I got two here. They're both real short. I'm going to slam them on you. I'm going to slam them onto you.
Be gentle.
One of them is that in the new iteration of The Witcher 3, the fucking new gen, the next gen update that just came out, apparently you can pet the horse now.
Well, thank God.
Yeah. I know a lot of people want to pet the horse. Yeah.
It's true. Anytime there's an animal in a game, you should have the option to pet it.
Yeah, so go up to your horse, hold the jump button, and you'll just get to petting, baby.
Good.
You know what I mean?
Too bad his name is Roach. No, I'm just kidding. But
You don't want to pet your roach,
yeah.
bro? All right, I got one more for you.
Oh yeah, knock it.
Prime Video has given a series order to God of War, an upcoming show based on the popular video game series. This is gonna suck.
Yeah, I
because,
don't trust Prime with that.
I don't trust Prime with shit, dude. I haven't yet to see a good show on Amazon Prime.
Well, besides The Boys.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's literally the only
it's
good show
that's a
they
good
got.
show.
It's fantastic.
The Lord of the Rings had good production value, but it just kind of lost me, dude.
They're just
You know?
ass. I mean, like, they took, like, one of the greatest stories ever told and just shat all over it. They were like, we're going to put a lot of money into how it looks and just fuck the story, bro. We'll just make some shit up. There's trees and stuff and the elves. You'll love it, right?
You'll love it.
Right? Anyways. But, yeah, I don't trust Prime with anything.
Oh, and also, for anybody that's been playing it recently, the upgraded version, there was just a patch put out that fixes all the performance issues.
What,
with
God
it.
of War?
No, the Witcher 3.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people on PC were pretty bummed that it was like they were like rolling it back because it was fucking up their game.
Yeah, but apparently there was a patch put out that fixes a lot of the performance issues. So
Cool.
that was another article.
Good.
Word.
So.
Very good. Very
Are
good.
you got another one, or are you?
Let's check.
No. Oh, hold on. I still got stuff.
Oh yeah.
No, I do too. I thought you said you were gonna pop. Or bust
He
out,
knocked out two.
Oh shit, my bad. I was zoned out. So, PC gamer Hope Corrigan, you can now buy a portable quantum computer for under $9,000. It's the
What?
first commercially available quantum computer
For under what?
for under $9,000.
Can't wait to do some quantum calculations.
What makes
This
it
isn't really-
quantum? Like, what's so great about it? I don't understand.
It's just
I'm sorry.
it makes it like
Is it like just a mega computer? Like,
it can do calculations faster and like crazier calculations than like any normal computer could do.
yeah,
So,
but like, what about gaming though?
I don't think
No,
it would.
This is not a computer for gaming.
So you
this is
couldn't
a
game
computer
on this
for
computer?
figuring out like extremely complex
Well, I get
equations.
that gaming is way beneath its payroll, but like, could you game on it?
I don't think so. I don't really know. Like,
Why would you need
No,
a
as far-
quantum computer
yeah.
if you can't fucking game
Look,
on it?
You know, I didn't think that far ahead. I just thought it was neat that
No,
there's a
that's
commercially
badass.
I mean,
available
for
quantum.
$9,000.
I'm
you
just
know?
saying, I better be able to hook my VR headset up to it and fucking quantum fucking get
You
into
just
the
see
nexus,
Brent
you know what I
sitting
mean?
in the bank, like getting a loan. They're like, so what are you gonna use this
So-
personal loan for? Oh, I need a quantum computer for my PS or for my fucking PC VR.
Just open a warp hole with my computer. And
So it says the future of computing is slowly turning quantum. Working with two-state qubits as opposed to normal bits opens up a whole world of computing power that should probably be as feared as it is respected. With the potential for a Y2K-style shakeup, quantum computing is coming, and it's likely any of us will be ready for it, especially as it continues to get even more powerful than we expected.
does this just mean hackers are gonna hack harder right
I
now?
don't.
No, I honestly don't
Is
even
Anonymous
understand.
gonna come back? dude?
You're asking the wrong fucking guy. I've not even tried to scratch the surface of quantum computing because it is like in a whole nother realm of like understanding that you gotta be a very smart motherfucker to even
Yeah,
like
I literally don't
kind
even
of grasp.
Yeah,
Like it.
I don't even get it.
It's like so like in quantum, I guess it's like they're using quantum physics. Like I don't know.
But what is
like,
quantum physics?
Well, that's like it's like the whole idea about how like
Multiple
molecules can be in like different places at like depending on observation, like that whole thing, right? So like, it's like I don't know, but like I just want to look. Okay, quantum computing is a type of computation whose operations can harness the phenomena of quantum mechanics, such as superposition, which it means it being in two places at once, interference, and
quantum
entanglement.
tethering or entanglement. Yeah.
Look up. Can you download Steam on a quantum computer?
Yeah, let's see.
Can I play Hades on quantum computer?
Would gaming on a quantum computer work?
Somebody has to have looked.
Quantum computers can already run games such as Battleship and Quiskit blocks.
Oh, Jesus.
Or Qiskit blocks. Gamers can play quantum games via quantum cloud accessed through classical computers. Okay.
That's not enough.
Wait, I wonder if you can mine with quantum computers.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Quantum NFTs, not quantum bitcoins.
Okay, what?
I feel like we are really far away from an understanding.
Yeah, we don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
So, but what would gaming be like using quantum computers? And somebody responded, "You would win all your games and lose all your games in parallel at the exactly the same." Great, good old quantum humor. Anyways, here we go. Back to shitty live action, like film to TV adaptations, blah, blah, blah. A feature film adaptation of Death Stranding from Kojima Productions and Barbarian's Hammerstone Studios has been announced. Deadline was first
report. You better
report.
be slamming those fucking energy drinks the whole fucking movie. Like, was it Monsters he's drinking?
It was Monsters.
Yeah, you better be slamming Monsters the whole fucking thing.
The announcement comes just 1 week after veteran game designer Hideo Kojima unveiled a sequel to the divisive title at the Game Awards. Reportedly, the film will, quote, introduce new elements and characters within the Death Stranding universe. Quote, I couldn't be more excited about this new partnership with Hammerstone Studios, Kojima said. This is a pivotal moment for the franchise, and I'm really looking forward to collaborating with them and bringing Death Stranding to the big screen. Look,
this motherfucker really loves Death Stranding.
He
man.
does, and the thing is like, dude, we don't care. I don't think a single person wants to see this live. The game is a movie. That's it. Like the game was basically a movie. Why make it?
Because they're gonna turn all the walks into montages and fucking.
Oh my gosh,
it's gonna be horrible.
It's gonna be awful.
Because more. That's why.
I feel like if he still had like his like rights to Metal Gear Solid, then he could just do a Metal Gear Solid movie and everybody be hyped about that. But the dude just wants to do a movie because everybody hypes him up so much that like he just feels like he could do it, you know?
He probably could. I mean, do a different movie though. Do something interesting.
What if he did a Silent Hill movie? That'd be dope.
He'd have to have the rights. But you could do like some kind of fucking scary movie. He could do a scary movie and it'd be dope. Just like do a horror movie. Kojima horror movie. That'd be sick.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't even have to be fucking Silent Hill. It could just be creepy house horror movie directed by Kojima.
Creepy House Hill. Yeah, creepy
house hill.
Creepy Hill House.
Quiet creepy house. Quiet creepy hill.
What do they say in Goat Simulator 3? It's like quiet mountain or something. Fucking I don't know.
Quiet. All right, Brent.
Okay. The latest update for Grand Theft Auto 5 adds ray tracing. Well, okay, this article's a little misleading. There's already ray tracing in Grand Theft Auto 5 for Xbox Series X and PS5. But this latest update adds ray traced reflections to the game. So there's like already like ray traced lighting and stuff in the game, like in the fidelity mode and the ray traced performance mode. You know what I mean?
Is any of this available on PC? I've never seen any ray traced options.
This is a console exclusive option here. Although I think
that's kind of funny.
They might add it to PC pretty soon. I'm not 100% sure. No, it says just for consoles. I don't know. They might be done fucking with it for PC. But so the new ray trace reflections will only be in the fidelity mode. So if you're using the ray tracing performance mode, you won't get the reflections. You know what I mean? So it's capped at 30 FPS if you want ray trace reflections, which I'm sure will be pretty fucking sweet with all the city lights and the rain on the ground and shit. You know, it's a good game for ray trace.
I've seen a bunch of like mods of GTA that like do ray tracing or like photorealism and shit, and they can get it looking pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out of news. It's up to y'all to take over, make this happen.
I got one. I got two more. Well, real quick, I'll just bust this. I'll get these last two done, actually. So Marvel Spider-Man 2 arrives fall 2023.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Ryan Dinsdale over at IGN revealed in a PlayStation blog post the long-awaited sequel to 2018 Spider-Man will seemingly stick to the promised 2023 release. What a year it's been for PlayStation Studios, said Insomniac's creative director Brian Intihar. Here at Insomniac Games, we've been in absolute awe of the work of our peers. Congrats to everyone on a successful 22, blah, blah, blah. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is ready for release next fall. So.
What if they like... I think the problem with doing a Spider-Man 2 is the fact that the first Spider-Man was already great. It's like, what are you just going to do more of the same thing? Why don't they do it like how they did on the OG Xbox and PlayStation? They just like make a game where it's linear, or like make it like Arkham, the first Arkham game, where like it's a little bit more closed in and a bit more focused on the story and shit. That way, whenever they make it go back out to like super open, it feels a little bit more like, oh
open?
yeah,
because like it just wouldn't be
Work.
Spider-Man without like swinging through a big city.
Yeah,
Like,
half
that's
the
like
fun
that's
is-
literally like the
Oh,
whole.
But don't you remember the first Spider-Man game?
I
though?
do.
Yeah, and you know why that was so successful? Because they emulated the feeling of swinging through a big city. Even though it was super linear,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it was like you swung from this rooftop to that
Yeah.
rooftop. Even
No,
though
I'm
there's
saying
only
keep
3
it like that,
rooftops
yeah.
you had the option to swing to, you know what I mean? Like
I'm saying, look, these kids nowadays, they got it too good. We got to take
spoiled,
some of
bro.
it away.
You can't go
Dude,
back to that.
Spider-Man
dog.
2 was a game. Spider-Man 2 on PS2 was a game changer. Whenever they
Yeah.
had like better web physics going through the city and
Yeah,
stuff.
when your webs actually started attaching to things.
Yeah, dude, and like that was a game changer. And like, yeah,
Mhm.
you can't take that away now.
No, but that's what I'm saying is like now, how do you make it more invigorating?
You just do more
No,
badass
you just
stories
make
within the world.
fucking, world bigger
So,
and better.
in
and
this
more
one, what they're
densely
doing is-
populated.
And this one is going to be Spider-Man. It's going to be Peter Parker and Miles Morales in
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2, and they're going to be going against Venom.
The actual story they have set up is personally my favorite Spider-Man. Fucking like I like fucking like the Spider-Man video game Spider-Man world they've built. Like it's really interesting. It's fucking a little different from the movies and the comics and stuff. It's got its own little thing going on.
And
know?
now it's its own little universe too.
Yeah.
Because in the trailer for Spider-Verse 2, they actually show Insomniac Spider-Man.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
How do they show him? Like I don't understand. Like
It's just, so there's a clip in the trailer that shows a bunch of different Spider-Men from different universes, and they show Insomniac.
Are you talking? Wait, for what movie?
Spider-Verse Into the Spider-Verse 2.
Oh yeah. Apparently the act like the old school NeverSoft Spider-Man is in it too, like from the PlayStation 1.
that's cool.
Yeah, like apparently you see him make an appearance.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's gonna be tight.
Yeah.
And the cartoon, like the animated series, apparently he's gonna be in there too, from like the 90s or like 2000s.
The Mary Jane from the fucking video game Spider-Man is excellent. She's like probably my favorite Mary Jane out of all of them. I like the original fucking Peter Parker they had before they swapped him out for Tom Holland look-alike.
Andrew Garfield.
No,
Wait, what?
it was like
Oh no, you're talking about
on
in
the
the
game.
Insomniac.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
it was
that's so
weird. He was good. He was like I don't know why they changed him. I mean I know why they changed him, but like
Wait, why
Yeah.
did they change him?
cause
For
to
the
make
movie?
him look more like fucking Tom Holland.
To
Yeah,
sell.
but I feel bad for the guy who did all the work and stuff, and then they're
Yeah,
just
right. And they kept his voice in there, so it's like that's what's most
It
jarring.
looks
is,
like Tom
you're
Holland, but
used
doesn't
to-
sound like.
I'm
Tom.
wondering if he got canceled or something, and we're just unaware. Like,
I don't think so, man. I really think it was just a
What?
move by Sony to like push the fucking Tom Holland fucking or not Sony, whoever has Spider-Man now. Maybe it is Sony.
No,
I
it's
don't
still
know.
It is
Sony.
Sony,
yeah.
Sony still, but it's just. Excuse me. It's just weird that they did it after the fact. Like.
Yeah, no, it's really
The game was out for a decent amount of time. Tom Holland Spider-Man was already a thing when the game went into
before they did it,
yeah, and then they did it after it was weird. It was weird all around. So my last one here is over at IGN again. New York. What?
New York.
All right. And my blood sugar low? No. New Hogwarts Legacy gameplay highlights flight customization and murder.
murder. You
But
say
so there's also I got some beef with this new
the
information that just
murder
came out.
system.
The murder
No.
system.
No. So they're gonna have a whole piece of the game behind a paywall before it even comes out.
What do you mean, like?
So if it doesn't say it in here, I'll.
It's like an arena mode or something, right?
It's like it's a whole separate arena that you can only get through getting the special edition, and that's where you can fuck around with
It's just like a wave fighter though, or something, right? It's not like a fucking.
But well, let me read it because I saw that you could only fuck around with the curses and stuff in that mode.
No. I watched the same thing you watched, I think, and they mentioned that you can use all these spells in the main game too.
Oh, okay. But
just not in multiplayer.
It's just like a basically like, you know, in God of War you go to like, well, I don't know if you guys have played the new God of War. No. Okay.
So,
well,
but let me read this though about the flight customization stuff. So Rebecca Valentine over at IGN, a new gameplay showcase has highlighted a number of new features in Hogwarts Legacy, including flying around the castle, customizing the room of requirement, and murdering other people with killing curse.
Yes.
Avada Kedavra.
The game's gonna be super easy if you can just use that constantly.
Right.
it looked like it was slow to cast, so you probably get interrupted if you like, you know. Yeah, one of those like.
Like Voldemort at the end. The first segment of gameplay shows the extent of flight on both a broom and hippogriff, which can be used to travel outside of Hogwarts to other villages and places where quests might be available. We also see the seasons change during this section. Later in the showcase, we get an in-depth look at the customization of gear, magical creatures, and the Room of Requirement, a space that can be customized through conjuration spells obtainable through gameplay. So, but maybe the wildest part of the showcase for those keenly aware of the Harry Potter franchise is a middle segment where the player travels to the Dark Arts Battle Arena. In this section, we see the player who is a student at Hogwarts and thus a teenage child still immediately perform the Avada Kedavra killing curse and straight up murder a man.
Sometimes you gotta do it.
The trailer continues with them using a number of combat spells to damage and eventually kill a number of other enemies, including goblins labeled loyalist warriors. I didn't watch any of the gameplay. I haven't watched any of the gameplay that they released before, and I didn't watch any of this gameplay either because I want my first experience with the gameplay to be the game.
It looks fucking badass.
I've seen clips of it through like the first like reveal of it, and I'm like, that's enough. Like,
are you guys gonna be evil or good whenever you play through it?
It's tough to say.
I mean, I'm definitely going to do 2 playthroughs, but on your first playthrough...
Do you get the option?
I'm going to be evil as shit.
Do you get the option to do evil or good? Or is it just
you can choose your own path.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Is it like, does it have meaningful impact? Like, have they said that? Or is it just
I'm pretty sure, dude. Like, I mean, like, you can either go down the path of, like, learning killing curses and fucking, like, if you're a good guy, you can't even use, like, spells like that. It's like against the rules in the Harry
that'd
Potter
be cool
world,
because,
you know what I mean? Like,
but in this game, is it against the rules? Like, are they following the rules?
Absolutely.
There's still laws and stuff. And, like, there's a whole, like, area that you can go that's outside of Hogwarts. Like, you can go to Hogsmeade and all that. And
oh, that'd be cool. What's that place called? Like, where they go before every
Diagon Alley.
Diagon Alley. Yeah, that's where I want to go.
Oh, dude, yeah, you better get to go to Diagon Alley.
I want to pick my owl or like my pet. You know, I want to pick my wand.
I'm sure that's where you're gonna go to have to like get all your new equipment and stuff.
Oh
too.
my gosh,
I'm gonna be blasting fools. I'm probably gonna be evil as shit, dog. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and kill the guy who sells the wands.
I'm going to be like an anti-hero. Like, I'm
that.
a good guy, but I use the killing curses and shit.
Can you, though? Like, is that a possibility? Can you be a gray wizard?
I'm thinking using the killing curses will probably directly affect
Jedi.
Whatever kind of
what I'm talking
morality
about.
system there is. You know what I mean? I'm imagining like a Fable type thing where it's like a bar and you do evil shit or good shit and it moves you further.
See, that's what was cool.
It could also just be directly tied to what house you pick at the beginning of the game. I don't fucking know.
That's what I'm hoping it's not. Like, I hope it's not like, oh, you pick your house and then everything is decided for you after that.
I wouldn't mind that if it meant there's like 4 separate stories you could play through that all led to different like outcomes.
But wouldn't Slytherin not always like
it'd be evil?
But that's the evil house though.
No, there's lots of good guys from Slytherin.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's not necessarily a bad
Slytherin
guy
might not be the bad
Slytherin.
house at the time. Maybe Hufflepuff are the shitheads.
I'm just saying,
in this era.
for the sake of the fucking game, maybe that's what they did. You know, I have no idea. We won't know until we see it. You know?
Star Wars Jedi Outcast allowed you to, like, if you could be a gray Jedi where you got to choose, like, which, like, you know, powers, like, did you want dark side powers or force powers and stuff like that? But, like, you would have to give up certain things to use it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
KOTOR, you couldn't use the fucking, like, lightning powers and shit unless you were far enough down the...
I'm hoping this is like
you couldn't learn them.
Depth.
Once you learn them, you could become good and still use the lightning powers. But you had to like be evil to learn the powers. So you had to like get to that evil level and then learn it and then fucking
Yeah, because then you could always turn your life around as a Jedi. You know.
So, but that's all I got. So
yeah, same.
All right, let's see. I've got the PlayStation Plus games coming for November. Let's see. I'll just see if there's any like standout games. The Shadow of Mordor games are coming. Yakuza 6, Like a Dragon, and Judgment are coming. Mortal Shell's coming. A couple of the Far Cry games. WWE 2K. And then for the classic games, you got Ridge Racer 2 coming from the PSP, which is kind of fun. Heavenly Sword and Oddworld. So, you know. And then, let's see, Netflix is going to add Kentucky Route Zero and 12 Minutes to their fucking phone game app thing that they're doing. So they're getting some decent titles, and they're about to add Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge pretty soon. So
You mean Teenage Hero Mutant Turtles?
Yeah, Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles.
Wait, yeah. Sorry.
Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles.
It's
like
so
the
fucking
shittier
weird.
version of the.
Oh, and speaking of Harry Potter from a minute ago, apparently the PS4, Xbox One, and Switch version of Harry Potter are not going to be coming at the same time
No, they're delayed.
as all the other Harry Potters. So that's
They're
kind
like,
of a
shit, we got to
bummer.
figure out how to make it look decent.
That's real, though, you know.
Hey, fuck them. Let's go to the new consoles,
Yeah,
bitch.
all new, all day.
Current gen.
The current gen's been out almost 2 years now.
Yeah,
It's time
they're-
to move on.
They're available to buy now, too, so nobody has an
Right.
excuse. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, I mean,
It is
money.
hard out here, though.
No money. Yeah,
it is hard out
that's
here.
the only excuse. But
Yeah.
you can at least get it at the right MSRP now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you don't have to
Yeah.
get scalped.
For sure. Wait, scalped. Oh God.
I don't think
Uh,
you get scalped.
yeah,
It's
you do the
scalpers-
scalping.
Yeah, the scalpers.
Wait, you do the scalp? No.
No,
Yeah.
you know, you're the one getting scalped.
Yeah,
If
you're
paying-
technically getting scalped if somebody scalps the thing that you're after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Anyways, that's it for this week's video game news.
Well,
What?
I got the what trip? We're not doing trivia.
Oh, I got no.
was
I
just
said
the
that's it for the
news, yeah.
news.
Oh, I thought you said I thought you were going to that closing the show. I was like,
Nope.
Oh.
We don't want to hear from Devin.
Oh,
No, just kidding. No. No.
Let's get
That's
prepared
it.
today.
But
Sorry.
and also there's no this week's hot releases. There's literally
No
nothing
hot
good
releases.
coming
Yeah.
out this week.
not a fucking thing.
Not a single thing.
Ain't
Uh,
nothing?
There's games coming out, but they're all shitty or like no offense, shitty games, but like
releases.
they're like re-releases or like just like mobile games and like random shit like that. I only bring the hottest of the hot to this week's hot releases.
That's real.
So, anyways, Devin, give us the triv.
Yeah. So the first one, I'm not gonna give y'all multiple choice on this because I feel like y'all are gonna know this one. But what was the most expensive video game ever sold?
Like
And this is like not from like
the
you know,
price of the game, like for
no,
us
this
to
is
buy?
not MSRP. This is just the highest price a video game has ever sold for.
Oh, okay.
Probably some kind of copy of Super Mario Brothers or something, eh?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know which game, but I'm gonna guess the Lost Levels or some shit, like in a box, in a fancy box.
Mm-mm.
I'm
No.
gonna say $15,000.
Oh no.
Are we guessing the price?
Yeah. Take a stab at the game of the price. So
Okay.
yeah,
I'm gonna
yes,
say-
I will give y'all that it was Super Mario Brothers.
I'm gonna say
If it's Super
15 million.
No.
If it's Super Mario Brothers,
Or what's your?
okay. Hold on. If we guess the right Super Mario Bros, then we get half the
No,
points.
we're going for the
Okay.
price now. Hold up. Now it's all about the price, baby.
But I mean, saying so we can get half the points.
Okay.
No.
All right, because we're not gonna guess this price. I'm gonna say it's actually Super Mario. Three.
No.
Damn.
So,
Okay. Well, we lost
it's,
that.
it's the first Super Mario Bros. And it was like
Okay.
one of the first releases as well.
It's like a first edition.
How much did it sell for?
$2 million.
Oh, jeez. That's
Yeah.
a lot of money.
So Super Mario Bros. Sold for an incredible $2 million on the Rally website. This is the highest selling game that has ever been sold. This record was announced by only a month after two previous games had broken records within months of each
Zelda,
other.
right? Zelda was one of them, I thought.
So the second highest was Super Mario 64 at 1.56 million, and these are all like A plus, super sealed,
This happened like last
editions.
year because we talked about this on the news, like when they sold.
Yeah, and then Zelda as well for $870,000.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
Could just emulate it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, just emulate that shit, bro.
So this next one is, how long was the longest gaming marathon, and what game did they play?
76 hours, and they played Minecraft.
I'm going to say it was 15 days. And it was...
How do you even stay awake for 15 days?
I don't know, but it was 15. And do I have to guess the game?
Yeah. Or take a stab at the game, yeah.
Okay, it was what game could you play for 15 days?
You can't even stay awake for 15 days.
Look, trust me, I got this.
You will die before.
Well, they're injecting him with shit. I'm thinking it's gonna be
bold of you to assume it was a guy
or woman or woman,
Oh.
and it's gonna be Double Dragon.
Double Dragon for 15 days.
This is the most
Okay.
random.
That would be
All right.
fucking insane by the end of that 15 days.
So, according to Guinness World Records, and this record was made back in July of 2015. So there could have been something happen between now and then. But it was It was by Carrie Swidecki, 138 hours, and it was Just Dance.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
She had to be in top
138
shape.
hours, and it wasn't just like a sit down and play game.
I guess that's the only way you're gonna stay
Stay
awake.
awake.
For 130 days.
What
Holy
a-
shit.
Yeah.
You got to be really good at Just Dance by the end.
So
of that.
she was awake for 5.5 days.
How?
Well, just dancing for 5.5 days. Just dancing and snorting coke.
You think
Fucking-
you think she just danced?
That's crazy,
Sorry, that was
bro.
really bad. I'm gonna see myself out.
Yeah, that was a good old dad joke right
Yeah.
there. I like that one.
Well, I am 30 now. So.
Yeah.
but yeah, that's like that's ridiculous.
Man,
I'm telling you
incredible.
though, now that we got like the streaming set up, we could get a Guinness record like for the top.
Do you want to
like,
dance for 5 days?
No. Longest stream podcast. Longest stream podcast. I've already looked at it. I already called them. I literally like talked to them about it. And they were
there's
like,
no record?
"There's no record yet for like the longest stream. Like you have to like I'm sure somebody's done longer, but you have to call them in and like have somebody verify like from their team
Yeah,
has,
it has
to be watching.
recorded. Yeah.
So basically, we could do a live thing and just do 24 hours and we'd win. Yeah, somebody would just steal the record immediately after, but we'd be the first.
Get us on the books.
Hey, get us.
That's
yeah.
what I'm
we
saying.
could get in one Guinness World
We can
Record
do something
book,
to
you
be
know what I mean?
remembered for.
Yeah, dude. Can you imagine? Like we do that. We could put that in the podcast, like bio everywhere. The like
record longest
breaking
podcast stream.
Even after they break our record, we get former world record holders.
Guinness World Record breaking podcast.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude.
But that's
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying.
we'd have to like practice for that because
Every
like
time we lose
we're
our
gonna get
buzz, we can just break a
tired.
new record. Fucking.
Check it out. Here's what we do.
Oh, we just take a bunch of.
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna
We all get.
gotta use the restroom.
That's part of the thing.
Like-
You can't leave the camera. You got to pee in.
They're
a
gonna
cup.
reference it.
We all get prescribed Adderall. We go. We all.
already there.
Me too. I've actually I'm ADHD, so like we all use it for the power of good to break a record. You know.
Well, we
So-
can't see.
We also have to
Guinness,
have
if you're
something
watching
to
this,
do for 24
we're not gonna.
hours.
We're not
you know
gonna.
what I mean?
I would
Like,
know. Yeah. What is-
Something entertaining we could do for 24.
Well, I mean-
Maybe we could play a game.
But if no, I mean, if it's podcast though, we have.
Yeah, we got to do the podcast. So
Yeah, we have to
we
podcast.
need something for every hour.
Maybe
Like
we could do commentary on like movies or something. Like while we're, you know what I mean? Like,
just the audio. Like we have the audio from the movie input into. So like people listening to the audio podcast like could still enjoy it. Like they just hear us doing riff tracks over the part. Oh, like we could be like, okay,
I don't
start.
think
Hold
anybody,
on.
First of all, I don't think anybody's listening to the full 24-hour fucking podcast.
They would if they knew it was record breaking. But check it out. So like if we're like, okay, we're gonna pick a movie from Netflix and we're gonna watch it. So and we're gonna be like,
we
start.
could just hit the surprise me button on Netflix and let it just put whatever
No,
it wants.
but check it out. So people could follow along, like watching at home. We don't even put the audio in. We just say, start your movie at 3, 2, one, and then like everybody can start their movie, like if they listen to the audio version, and then so they're watching the movie along with our riff tracks, so like it all plays at the
yeah,
same.
that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
We'll have to mull around some ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but like every hour should be a different thing, like just for 24 hours, like a different segment. It's like, all right, now we're gonna
long fucking
24
hours in these seats.
We'd probably kill each other by the end of it. Someone would die, but.
But it's definitely Brent. No,
we just kill Brent for no reason. It's like, you know what? I already said it. Someone has to die by the end of this podcast. No, but remember, guys, you've been listening to GameSpeak Podcast, courtesy of GameSpeakPodcast.com. The show posts for free every Wednesday on all podcast platforms, but you can watch it live before anyone else on twitch.tv/GameSpeak Podcast every Monday evening at 7:50 p.m. CST. Be sure to join us and the rest of the GameSpeak Podcast community at dsc.gg/GameSpeak Podcast to check out our other video content on YouTube. And if you want to stay up to date with your boys, you can find me on Twitter at the handle AlJafferJamel, Brent at BrentHas1, that's the number 1, and Devin at Devondrius. And check out the GameSpeak Podcast Instagram. Until next time, listeners.
Later.